Hey guys, and it's Mr. Wolfie again, this time with a Slayer match on Swordbase. And I know I told you I was going to do it from blue side, but I think it'd be better if you saw a team game from red side instead. Now, of course, since it's Swordbase and I'm on red side, I go straight for the grenade launcher. Because it's the most overall powerful weapon on the map. I mean, if you're good, you got 8 kills easy. Now, blue side gets a good run at the sword, and really they should never ever not have the sword. But if you're good on blue side and you have the forethought to pick up the needler right at your feet when you spawn, then you can easily counter the guy that goes for the grenade launcher, or at least get him one shot. Because the needler is just a really quick, easy kill if they don't see you. Which they never will, because who's actually going to look to their right and see the needler coming when they're running for their lives to get away with the grenade launcher? Anyway, I do a lot of things wrong. I thought maybe this game would be a good game to show you what not to do, and that you would learn a lot more from gameplay that goes wrong than gameplay that, you know, goes perfect. But I'm really just spamming the grenade launcher out because I didn't want the enemies that were swarming me to get a hold of it. Figured it was better, you know, to buy myself some time and spam it, because it's going to come back in 3 minutes from the time you pick it up anyway. I see my teammates need help, and I really shouldn't give up my position. You're going to see very, very clearly what giving up your position will do on this map. Because really, the fact that you're at a higher point on the map is more important than controlling the power weapons on Swordbase. So I'm playing with Weasel and Fuzzy Butterbean again. And we do very well as a 3-person combo. And, you know, when you search in 3s and 4s, you match other teams of 3 and sometimes a team of 4. And you pull up randoms. So our 4th random legitimately is no good whatsoever. He does nothing this game but get himself killed. I think he goes like 3 and 11 or 12. With just barely any assists. So he really wasn't qualified to be a 4th guy in a, you know, team-on-team game. But that's probably the only actual DMR fight that I get into this game, because Swordbase just isn't much about DMR fights. It's basically like Countdown. It's all about controlling the power weapons and getting the high ground on the other team and just making sure that they can't possibly pass by certain points on the map. So instead of power weapons, although the power weapons are essential on this map, you got a sword, a shotgun, and a grenade launcher that all respawn, I believe, at 3 minutes. And I'm going to camp it out here to pick up the grenade launcher. But more important than the power weapons is the power positions, which is the top floor on red side, pretty much. Around gold lift and up here in the attic usually, but I think I had no idea this was about to happen. So people often underestimate my grenade launcher domination, but then I get wickedly team shot. I cannot figure out where I'm getting shot from, so I couldn't properly evade them. I didn't want to run out in the open there and, you know, get pile drived, but really me trying to hide in that corner was what got me killed. So I should have asked for a call out there. I believe I just assumed that it was going to be fine and backed off. But I see this guy has a grenade launcher, so I get kind of aggressive because I don't want him to have a chance to reload it. And I get the kill, but I avoid killing this guy because he was clever enough to crouch shot in the last shot and I missed his head. So I broke his shields, but he out DMR'd me, and that was pretty embarrassing on my part. So it's at this point pretty much that we begin to lose our hold on the map, if we ever had one to begin with. Because I lost the shotgun. I lose the grenade launcher here again because this guy has a sword with sprint, so I really didn't stand a chance after I missed my grenade launcher shot. That was my only opportunity to stop him. And then we pretty much have to brawl from here on out just to keep ahead at all. Most of these guys are clever enough to realize that they need to stay on the top floors, but we catch them in a few spawns after we bum rush and kill a couple that allow us to get a few more kills as they respawn. So right here I see this guy's above me, so I'm trying to feel him out, and my teammates are coming, so I don't want to go over there by myself. You really need to use jetpack on this map. It's a sad fact, but just like Uncaged, the jetpack is pretty much the most useful AA on the map that you could use. I mean, you could sprint around with sword, but the jetpack allows you to just go anywhere at any time, whereas nothing else quite allows you to do that. And here, once again, I'm stuck under somebody and not able to really feel out where I should go, and I can't really do much because they have all the exits blocked. And they also have better cover, because coming down on somebody like that, you have much better cover than trying to fight on your way up. So Butterbean comes to help me, and I see the guy coming behind him, but I didn't actually expect him to be ready for me when I come around the corner, so flaw on my part. I hope you're learning a lot of what not to do by watching this video. I get into a sloppy DMR fight, and I break his shield, so I try to go for the headshot, but really I should just kept shooting him right in the chest, because the auto aim would have been better than, you know, trying to force the headshot, because that made me lose a little bit of time there. And I pick up the plasma repeater here because I thought that the grenade launcher was on the floor, is what that my teammate said there. If that was the plasma rifle or the plasma pistol, I would have been able to kill that guy with a beatdown, but plasma repeater doesn't actually function like a plasma weapon. It's essentially just an AR that shoots a little bit faster and doesn't have hit scan. So I mean, it doesn't do plasma damage. It literally does projectile damage the same rate as the AR does, bullet for bullet. So it's always an issue I've had with it. And here we're just barely ahead, and I get team shot pretty hard. I could have killed that guy if I hadn't have switched targets. Basically, we're just trying to keep our heads above water here, killing as we go, just barely able to get a kill for every death we get, mostly because we can't get together to work together anymore because the spawns have got us so spread out.
5 minutes remaining.
But I see my guys are in trouble, so I give up my position to push up to help them and call out that guy that's about to come off the lift at the same time. All that work to get up top, and I had to jump right back down. That's another flaw. Those stupid bridges, man. They're too straight. Once you get on the middle of it, you really don't have a choice but to either jump down or die half the time. Neil, this guy's shields down. Right now, the best thing that we could possibly do is just keep them at bay until we can find a better setup. So I get a clean up. I see that grenade launcher on the floor, and I tried to call out to Butterbean. There was two down there, and I think he had maybe the shotgun, and he thought that he could get one of them before he died. But they were ready for him because they were looking at me, so it didn't work out. I really got him killed by rushing over there myself. But I got that grenade launcher kill, and then Butterbean gets the last kill here just in time, and we finished the game 50-48. Now we were in the lead, and we gave them several kills that we shouldn't have given them. And it's all because we gave up map position, because you have to hold the top on Swordbase, and you don't want to use the yellow lift on Swordbase, and you don't want to not have jetpack, sadly, on Swordbase. So that's some tips. Hope you learned something about what not to do and a little bit about what to do, because you definitely want to help your team out more often than you probably are. Not insulting you, but I've played with a lot of people that had no idea how to work as a team, and that's what we need more of in Arena. So I don't know what map I'll do next. I'm gonna have to look through my list of things that haven't been done, and we'll find something good. We'll find something you haven't seen, and we'll help you out here. Enjoy yourselves. This has been Mr. Wolfie. Peace out.
I love you.